What's going on, guys? Chris here, back again with another video for you guys today. I want to talk about the pitch notes that came out earlier today, and I want to give you guys a little bit of a market impact video with it. How does these pitch notes potentially affect the market? So that's what we're going to be talking about in tonight's video. Before we get into it, if you guys can just drop a like on the video and subscribe. If you're new around here, that'd be absolutely fantastic. So the first order of note is early access, ones to watch, performance-based team of the week cards, FUT heroes, icons, and preview packs. The three at the bottom don't really affect the market as much. In this video, we're going to just talk about the first 5 or 6 items on here. Quick note as well, the first thing is early access, but what everyone is talking about is the web app and EA Play are actually going to be on the same day this year. They're going to come out at the same exact time. And that's the first time in my memory that they've actually done that. Normally we have a full 24 hours for the web app before the EA Play trial, which is normally 10 hours. There was a rumor that you could get 20 hours if you pre-ordered the Ultimate Edition, which you got the PS4 and PS5 version of the game. It is not like that. You only get 10 hours. So that's the rumor on Twitter right now. I don't know if EA confirmed that anywhere else. So many people have been in my ear saying the web app is going to be the same day as the EA Play trial. So that's going to be an interesting, new way that we're going to go about doing things when it comes to the start of FIFA 22. Because we've never seen that before. Normally we have a full 24 hours to gather our coins, gather our investments, and see the market rise the next day. In this sense, though, we're going to see the market gradually move up much quicker on that first day because there's going to be a lot of people opening up FIFA points and also trying to start their clubs at the same time. Normally they'd have the web app to kind of do a lot of that stuff, but they're going to have to go through that same process that everyone else has to go through now. So we'll get into that more in the upcoming videos. But let's talk about early access. So you're going to have 10 hours starting from September 22nd. EA Play Pro players will have the full game access. For those who order the Ultimate Edition, you guys will get the game on the 27th. And I believe on the 27th is when you will get your 4,600 FIFA points. There was rumors, obviously, that you can get your FIFA points early. I believe Madden 22, those people got their points on during the trial. I don't see that happening just because EA is usually different with FIFA compared to some other games. I don't see it happening, but I would love it because that would allow somebody like me to not have to grind low budget as much as I might have to over that first couple hours. So that's pretty much early access. You're going to get an untradeable 80 to 84 overall player pick and a 10 game loan for a Team League player earned via the early access objectives. Team League number 1 with boosted items highlighting the best performing players from the previous week's football in action, plus the first featured Team League outing of 22. Then more on that. A limited time early access live FUT friendly where you compete for pack rewards. And then you're going to have like an SBC. Now this is the ones to watch. Now we'll talk market with this one as well. They're going back to their 2-week promos this year. And I don't think I'm surprised. I don't think a lot of you guys are surprised. It's a good way for EA to make money. It's a way for EA to also put strain on the market. I know ones to watch is going to be one of the bigger promos this year because of the personnel that moved this summer from club to club. But I still think that they will do two team promos. And maybe this is the way that they're going to do every promo this year, where they have a mini release on the Team 1 for like 5 or 6 days, and then the Team 2 mini release the last 3 or 4 days of the full promo. What I will say to you guys with the market, we got to keep in mind the Team 2 mini release. Depending on the players that get released in that Team 2 mini release, they're only going to have about 4 days of supply. So that's going to be interesting because, yes, there are going to be cards that go up out of packs, especially, with the wins to watch upgrade, where all teams need, I think, is 5 wins in their next 10 games, starting from October 1st, and they get that automatic +1. Similar to, I believe, what the headliners or the, whatever the purple promo was, I can't think of it on top of my head. Those players, I think they got the same type of upgrade. So we're going to have 28 total players in this set. Mini release for Team 1 also doesn't have like a lot of supply either, or as much as Team 1 first 11. But the Team 2 mini release is what I'm really going to be focusing on market-wise with this, because they're only going to be in packs for a certain amount of time. And depending on who they release, those cards could have the highest return on investment potentially if, you know, they perform well or their team performs well. Because Ones to Watch is the only promo in the beginning of the year, the only type of special card besides the first couple Team of the Weeks. So those cards are going to have, you know, a lot of value early on in the game, especially the players that are going to be in Ones to Watch this year. When you are opening your Ones to Watch item, from what I heard tonight, we're going to be getting a player pick. So it's not just going to be a pack. I remember last year, a lot of people got screwed over with their Ones to Watch pack. This one's going to be a player pick now. So depending on what type of player you want, whether it's the first 11 only, Ones to Watch Team 1 only, Team 2 first 11, Team 2 only, or if you want to open your pack October 13th, you can get Team 1 and Team 2 in your player pick. Obviously, in my opinion, they're probably going to split up Messi and Ronaldo. That's just, you know, kind of like my prediction. It would make sense because it's a player that can highlight each promo team. So maybe Messi in Team 1, Ronaldo in Team 2. If you're a Messi fan, you can open up your Ones to Watch pack then. If you're a Ronaldo fan, you're a United fan, you want that card, you go look at Team 2. Or it could be roles reversed. Who knows? But that's what we know so far with the Ones to Watch. Performance-based programs. Now, this is something that, you know, we had something last year called Moments cards that we were supposed to be getting, and we never got them. We really never did. They were in the pitch notes last year. I highlighted it a few times. Never really came about. But it seems like this year they are going to be doing something along those lines where they're giving bigger boost to certain Team of the Week cards, because everybody knows that as the months go on in FUT, Team of the Week cards usually just get, you know, they're just not up to the power curve anymore. And we need to find a new system that is going to keep players usable for longer stretches of time. So, like, they put this example of Jude Bellingham. Now, I believe this is only for players that don't have a Ones to Watch or any live item. And that could include, obviously, like, you know, UCL lives. It can headliners, anything like that. But these are for players that are under 80 overall. So I remember last year, Renato Sanchez got an 82 overall from a 78. He got a +4. He could potentially get an 84 overall card and look way better. And then you also have guys like Gio Reyna that can get, you know, from an American point of view, he can get like a +5 or 6. This Jude Bellingham's going to get a +5 on his card. And you can see the proper upgrade as well. +5 on his physical, +5 on his defending, +5 on pretty much everything, +7 passing, you know, +6 shooting. That's a proper upgrade on the inform, and we need to see more of these type of things, but it seems like they're doing it for the players that are less than 80 overall. I don't know what we're going to be seeing when it comes to red picks, whether we get them weekly, whether we get them monthly, for FUT Champions this year. I will say this, though. I think the players that get this little star, this featured Team of the Week item with the boost, they'll probably be a little bit more rare. I think EA is probably going to hold back a little bit on giving out these cards as much as maybe your normal 84 overall, 84 Benitez, for example, the goalkeeper from like Nice, right? It would be a different type of rarity when it comes to these type of cards. And these cards, from a market point of view, obviously depending on the supply, could probably do pretty well out of packs, because these are cards that have boosts more than they normally should be in any other FIFA. This could be an opportunity for some out-of-pack investment, especially on a guy like Bellingham, where this guy would rise out of packs because the English, the Dortmund links, and of course, you know, that proper upgrade that he gets. And just the hype around the young teenager that he is, you know. Now, we're going to go to FUT Heroes. Now, all there really is about FUT Heroes is that they're going to be in packs from October 1st. If you guys pre-order the game up until a certain point, you will be getting your FUT Hero guarantee, but that will not be until December, I believe, kind of like what we saw last year with Beckham. So, and apparently there are going to be additional versions made available as part of select FUT 22 campaigns and programs. So we'll see what happens there. Some of them look really good, and then some of them kind of look like fodder, but it'll be interesting to see like how these hero cards in the first part of the game, as they're getting their supply onto the market, number one, what's their rarity compared to a regular icon? And number two, how are their prices, right? How are people on the market valuing their cards? Obviously, there's a few players, I believe Cordoba Let me go actually and see. We got like Mario Gomez, Tim Cahill, Campos, Diego Milito. That would be probably a popular card for people. Morientes. Who else do we got here? Robbie Keane from the Premier League. And these cards, I believe, get green links to just any card in that specific league or nationality. So they provide additional links. This Pele card looks pretty solid. Dempsey, of course, with MLS. You got Solskjaer. You got Di Natale. That's going to be a popular icon for Serie A teams, for Italian teams. This would be the type of card that's going to be one of the more expensive ones. This Cordoba card, obviously he's small, but he still looks really good for a center back. Lundberg, and then we got like Dudek and Cole. So we have a solid amount of players, and then you have this guy as well, League on links, Neymar, Mbappe, Messi, Renato Sanchez. It doesn't matter. This guy has a lot of good links. So I'm interested to see like how these cards are price-wise to begin the game compared to the icons, and also how rare they are too. Just when it comes to icons, it's 4 new players. You got Cafu, Casillas, and Van Persie. Rooney is the 4th item, though. I've been seeing it on Twitter. I believe he's got an 86 baby card, 88 mid card, and he's probably going to get like a 90 prime. And I hope his moments is like a 93. Like, I think they've done Rooney quite dirty when it comes to the rating, but that'll be the 4th card. And based on, and I love this feedback, by the way, based on your feedback, the icon program in FUT22 will see many of the popular elements from FUT21 return for another year. Namely, icon swaps and icon SBCs will feature again. It's so funny they say based on your feedback and popular in the same sentence, because most of the people that I know said that icon swaps and icon SBCs, swaps weren't as bad this year. I will give them credit for that. But the icon SBCs came out way too late. I know getting your R9s and your Hullets and your Pelés at this stage of the game, I get it, you're allowed to use them, but I would like to see them a little bit earlier, like maybe like May or April. That would be a solid time to release those type of cards this year. So obviously we're going to see the same type of icon program we saw last year. They're going to have their same 4 base cards, base, mid, prime, and moments. And we're going to have the same type of launch. We're going to have the base and mid are going to be at the start. And then probably primes come in December, moments come in February. And then obviously those cards start going out of packs alongside that. Now, last thing kind of market-wise, preview packs. We saw preview packs kind of have a negative impact on the market in FIFA 21. But that was towards the end of the game where it was kind of dying and players were just dropping anyway. FIFA 22 preview packs, and it's only going to be for 2 packs. It's going to be for a 7.5k pack and for a premium silver pack. What you can expect with these type of things is everybody's going to have a chance at 1 pack a day, which means we're going to get some additional supply on cards, especially low rated early on in the game. My advice to you guys, and I'm going to pull a FUP in here, anything that is just like really hyped up in the beginning of the game, the first 5 or 6 days, and it's low rated. I'm talking like some of like your Liga NOS cards that people are hyping up on Twitter right now. I would say a lot of your maybe 81s, 82s and under, for the most part, are probably going to keep dropping over time because there's just going to be too much supply with these cards. Like how much is a Tomori going to be, right? Yes, Tomori is going to have links to Kessie. He's going to have links to Teo Hernandez. He's going to get other Serie A links. And also English hybrid teams. But this is a card that's 79 overall, and how much can this guy really keep rising past all that supply that's going to be coming in from every 7.5k pack, people opening up their 4,600 FIFA points on the 27th, and then also all the people that are opening their packs on the first day, which is EA Play, where they can transfer their FIFA points from FIFA 21 to 22. So just be careful with a lot of these low rated cards. What's another low rated card that I can look at here? I'm trying to think right now. I guess Ake, if he has any sort of demand. I know he had some overinvestment last year because he was a potential once to watch card. We'll talk more about once to watch and just the investments and kind of looking around that market. Your Vinicius cards, your Mullins, even like a Dumfries too. If Dumfries has any sort of value first couple of days, again, he could probably get into once to watch, but just be careful with a lot of these low rated cards because they will get more supply this year than they have done in any other FIFA. So just be on the lookout for that. And we're going to see this. I hope this only for the 7.5 keys and the silver packs to start. Don't give the 50 keys, the 35 keys, because then we're just going to get into kind of a cycle where it's like first couple hours after 6 p.m. UK time when the packs refresh, you're going to see cards dropping in price, and then you're going to see a nice rise right after it. And it's just going to be like the same cycle, which people will then catch up on. So we'll see, obviously, what happens with that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Next video is going to be top 5 trading methods to use at the start of FIFA 22. So if you guys did like the video, drop a like on it. Subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.